Men, we're not here to fool around today. We're going to talk about the real things, the things that will keep you miles away from loneliness, rejection, and heartbreak. We'll talk about the 6-step formula that will get you a girlfriend in less than a week. I had to find out the hard way. The sooner you understand this, the sooner you'll find yourself in a relationship that is not just healthy, but fulfilling too. And that relationship will turn you into the man that you aspire to be. So, instead of fapping here and there, use this secret 6-step formula to get any girl you want, based on extensive research and experience. These are raw facts that you should be aware of, so take them seriously. But before we get started, let's hear a quote from Thomas Fuller, where he goes, "Choose your woman rather by your ear than your eye." Step number 1, assess your readiness. It's not easy to get a girlfriend, but it's not as hard as many people say to get the attention of someone you like. You don't have to change who you are. You don't need to play tricks or use complicated strategies. Most of the time, all you have to do to get a girlfriend is change the way you act. But before you make any changes, you should think about a few important things. A lot of guys want girls to date. You might want to meet someone, but you might not be ready for a romance. You may have trouble getting girls' attention because you're simply not that guy. You need to work on yourself. Here's what's wrong. You might think that your life isn't complete unless you date a pretty girl. You might think that your relationship is the most important thing in the world. So you think women are important, and you try to tell yourself that they shouldn't pay attention to you. Well, this is gonna sting and hurt. But girls will think you're weak, desperate, or not sure of yourself. But the truth is that you don't believe in yourself. And it's obvious, because you haven't accepted yourself. You're getting attention. You're not happy being single. So you're looking for a relationship to make you feel better. No woman wants to be your missing piece. Women want to be with a man who is happy with himself, someone who feels confident in their relationship status, no matter what it is. Women like guys who are grounded and comfortable in their own skin. Do a self-assessment before you make any moves, or ask someone out. Are you happy being single? Are you satisfied with who you are? If the answer is no, you are clearly not ready for a serious relationship. Instead, take some time to work on your weaknesses and flaws. Make some money, become more open-minded, get out of your comfort zone, and build the kind of confidence that women find so attractive. And once you know who you are and are happy with yourself, you can start looking for that special someone. Step number 2, rewrite your narrative. Let's say you like yourself as you are. That's a big step in the right direction already. But even if you're happy with yourself, you can't be sure that the people you meet will like you. Most of the time, when men talk to women, they do so with the wrong attitude. Many guys hurt their chances of getting a girl even before they talk to her. You might tell yourself that no girl will like you, and this self-deprecating story keeps you from approaching the people you like. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough. Our society encourages men and women to judge each other. People might say things like, "Why is she with him? He's only a 4, but she's an 8. We tell ourselves that our looks describe who we are and whether we're good enough to date. But looks aren't the only thing that draws people together. Yes, the way you look is important, but an attractive personality completely changes the way women perceive you. If you can rewrite your narrative, you can approach any woman like you deserve her attention. Almost any girl will talk to you if you believe in yourself and show off who you truly are. So, let's do a little exercise. Consider a narrative you could tell yourself. You could say, "There's no way she wants to talk to me," or "She's way out of my league." You think these are reasons why you shouldn't talk to someone you like, right? But those are not at all good reasons. They're just reasons. You think you're not good enough to get her to notice you, so you make these excuses to save yourself from getting hurt. Let's change the way you talk about yourself. Instead of telling yourself, "She's way out of my league," tell yourself, "She looks like someone I want to get to know." Instead of saying, "There's no way she wants to talk to me," ask yourself, "Why do I want to talk to her?" By turning these words around, you give yourself the power to decide. Your tastes are just as important as hers. In a relationship, you're both equally important. So don't underrate and downplay yourself. Rewrite your narrative and use your newfound confidence to win her over. Step number 3, approach with confidence. Lucius Annaeus Seneca once wisely stated, "Fortune favors the bold." Now that you've gotten rid of your expectations, let's talk about taking action. When you approach a woman, you should get off on the right foot. First impressions are crucial. Many girls make up their minds very quickly about the guys they meet, so your approach is critical. That might sound like a lot of pressure, but there is a big silver lining. Many guys think that making a good first impression is a lot harder than it actually is. Overcoming your own fear is the hardest part of approaching a woman. Standing on the sidelines, you might feel scared. You might think about all the bad things that could happen, so you make up excuses to why you haven't made our move yet. But the worst she can say to you is no. That's all there is to it. And if she's not interested, just walk away. You might be thinking of a total disaster, but the stakes aren't that high, so you don't have anything to worry about. Once you get past this big obstacle, the rest is easy. Be genuine, stay calm, strong and grounded. Start by saying who you are. If you're feeling funny, make a joke. Most importantly, try to have fun, because if you don't seem to be enjoying yourself, she won't either. Step number 4, listening. You can encounter a few typical stumbling blocks as the dialogue progresses. For example, many men speak only about themselves during the conversation. They tell dozens of their own stories. When people are speaking, they cut them off. You become so engrossed in what you have to say that you cease listening to what other people are saying. Successful men are active listeners when it comes to women. They don't simply stop talking and listen. They remain attentive throughout the entire interaction. They try to comprehend her point of view while she speaks, and since they genuinely want to learn more, they ask thoughtful questions to really get to know the girl. Girls want you to care about what they have to say, because you want the same thing from her, right? Listen attentively and actively. When in doubt, pay attention and refrain from talking about yourself. Step number 5, be decisive. After you've gotten to know each other, you'll have to decide what to do next. Are you interested in her? If the answer is no, you should leave. If the answer is yes, you should make it clear that you are interested. There are many ways to show that you're interested. You could go on a date with her, or get her phone number. You could try to get her attention, or just tell her you're having fun. But no matter what you do, be sure and be decisive. Don't think that she won't give you her number if you ask for it. Don't say things like, "Would it be okay if I got your phone number?" Women want you to make your own choices. They want you to do something about it. So be clear about what you want. Even if your plans change, girls like guys who are willing to make the first move. Step number 6, assess your readiness. In order to gain the attention of someone you like, you do not need to drastically change yourself or use complicated tactics. Often the key to success is simply adjusting your attitude. If you find it difficult to get attention from women, it may be because you need to work on yourself. It is important to remember that a relationship is not the only thing that will make your life complete. It is also important to not put women on a pedestal and convince yourself that you are not worthy of their attention. This can make you appear desperate, needy, or insecure. The real issue is that you do not have faith in yourself, and this is evident to others. To attract women, you must first accept yourself and be happy being single. Women want to be with someone who is confident and secure in themselves. rather than someone who is trying to fill an emotional void. Before pursuing a relationship, take the time to self-assess and work on your weaknesses, career, and personal growth to build the confidence that women find attractive. Okay, I gave out plenty of knowledge here, but it doesn't mean jack if you don't put it into action. You need to promise to yourself that you will not settle for anything less than you deserve. Set that bar high. Choice is in your hands. Use it wisely. Slow down. Take your time. Don't rush into a relationship just because you're afraid of being alone or because society tells you to. Be with someone because they complete you, because they are your other half. Who you pick to be your partner in life is of the utmost importance. Every man writes his own fate, his own destiny, and his own story, and I applaud whatever path you go down, as long as it's one that builds you up. Before ending this video, I'd like to quote David McCullough Jr., where he goes, "Climb the mountain to see the world, not so the world can see you."